Hello my friends! In this tutorial I'm going to show you how to crochet roses like this. For these roses I used cotton yarn 125 meters in 50 grams and 3 millimeters hook, but on some places I used 2 millimeters hook. For this project you're gonna need basic crochet accessories and a wire. First is thin wire, which can keep the shape you want, and some thickly wire for the petiole. On this wire we will put something like this. This is some styrofoam balls. This is some Easter styrofoam egg, some knots, or some cotton fibers. These things we will put in the petal. Next, what you need is the glue. You can use some standard glue or this hot glue. Also, you will need the scissor for the wire and 3 markers. We are going to do 4 petals, 1 petala with 5 rays, and 3 leaves. First, we are going to do the petals. Start by making magic ring. Take the yarn with these 3 fingers. Point finger is free, and then yarn over point finger. Keep tension with this small finger. Insert hook into this place. Grab the yarn and pull it through, and then do chain 1. Magic ring is done. Now into magic ring we are going to do 5 single crochets. Go into ring and do first single crochet. Put the marker into first single crochet in the case that you have no experience in crocheting. We did first single crochet in this round. Go into ring and do second single crochet. This is third, fourth, and fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now pull this tail and then do slip stitch into first single crochet in this round. It is the marked stitch. Insert hook into marked stitch, grab the yarn and pull it through, and now pull it through the loop on the hook. We completed round 1, and here we did 5 single crochets. We start round 2. Now into every single crochets from previous round we are going to do 2 single crochets. Start by making chain 1, now into the same stitch where we did slip stitch, do first single crochet in this round. Put marker on it, then go into the same stitch and do one more single crochet. Go into next stitch and here do 2 single crochets. This is the first, and into the same stitch second single crochet. Go into the third stitch and do 2 single crochets again, 1 and 2. This is fourth stitch. Do first single crochet and into the same stitch second single crochet. Now we have this fifth single crochet from previous round. We have here this slip stitch. Into this fifth single crochet we should to do 2 single crochets, but since we have here this slip stitch, we will place it like this. 1 single crochet do into fifth single crochet from previous round, and second single crochet we will place into this slip stitch because it looks like better. Now we are going into marked stitch and we do slip stitch. Round 2 is done. Now we start to do round 3. Start by making chain 1, go into first stitch, it is the stitch where we did slip stitch, and do first single crochet in this round. Put marker on it. Then go into next stitch and here do 2 single crochets. This is the first one, and into the same stitch do second one. Now into next stitch we do just 1 single crochet. Into next stitch we do 2 single crochets, 1 and 2. Into next stitch do just 1 single crochet. Into next stitch 2 single crochets, first and second, then 1 single crochet. Into next stitch 2 single crochets, 1 and 2. Into next we do just 1 single crochet, and into next stitch we should to do 2 single crochets. It is the last single crochet in the previous round. Here we have this slip stitch, so we will place again 1 single crochet into last single crochet from previous round, and second 1 single crochet we will place into this slip stitch. Then go into marked stitch and do slip stitch to complete round 3. Now we start round 4. Do chain 1, go into first stitch, it is the place where we did slip stitch, and do first single crochet in this round. Put marker on it. Into next stitch we do 1 single crochet. Now into next stitch we do 2 single crochets, first. Into the same stitch we do second single crochet. Into next stitch do 1 single crochet. Into next 1 again, and into third stitch we do 2 single crochets, first, second. Into next stitch place 1 single crochet, into next 1 again, and into next do 2 single crochets, first, second. Then 1, 1 and 2 into the same stitch. One, and this is the last single crochet into this round. Here we should place 2 single crochets, but we will place first single crochet into last single crochet, and second we will place into slip stitch. Now go into first single crochet in this round, and here do slip stitch to complete round 4. Now we start round 5. Start as usually by making chain 1. Into first stitch do first single crochet, put marker on it. Into second stitch do 1 single crochet, into third do 1 single crochet, and into fourth stitch we are going to do 2 single crochets. First, and into the same stitch, second single crochet. And then repeat. 1 single crochet, 1 again, and then 2 single crochets into 1 stitch. Then again 1, and here we will place 2 single crochets. 1 single crochet, 1, and then 2 into 1 stitch. 1, and 1, and now we have situation as in previous round. First single crochet do into last single crochet from previous round, and second place into this slip stitch. Then do slip stitch into marked stitch to close round 5. In round 6 we are going to do half double crochets on this place, and into round 7 here we will place double crochets. Round 6 start as usually by making chain 1. Then first single crochet in this round, mark it. We should do 10 single crochets into next 10 stitches. We already did 1 single crochet. This is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Into next 5 stitches we will place 8 half double crochets. Yarn over, go into next free stitch, grab the yarn, pull through. We have 3 loops on the hook, and now pull through all 3 loops on the hook. This is first half double crochet, and we will mark it. Yarn over, go into the same stitch and do 1 more half double crochet. Yarn over, go into next free stitch, and here we do just 1 half double crochet. Into next stitch we will place 2 half double crochets first, and into the same stitch second one. Yarn over, Into next stitch do 1 half double crochet, and then into next stitch we will place 2 half double crochets, first and second. We did 8 half double crochets. Marked stitch is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Into this 8 we will put the marker because it will be easier when we will reach to the next round. Now we have 10 free stitches, and here we will place 10 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. This is slip stitch. Here we do nothing. Now go into first single crochet in this round and do slip stitch. Round 6 is done. We start round 7 as usually by making chain 1, then do first single crochet, mark it, this is the section where we should to do 9 single crochets. We already did 1, this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. We have 1 free stitch before the marker. Here we are going to do 1 half double crochet. Yarn over, grab the yarn, pull it through, and then pull through all 3 loops on the hook. Now on marked stitches, and between them we are going to do 2 double crochets into every stitch. So move the marker, and into this stitch we do 2 double crochets. This is first double crochet, and into the same stitch we do second double crochet. Into next stitch do first double crochet, and into the same stitch second double crochet. Go into next stitch and do first and second one. Then into next stitch 1 and 2. Into next 1 and 2. Into next 1 and 2, then into next stitch 1 and 2. We reach to the marker. Into this stitch we will also place 2 double crochets. 1 and 2. Now we did 16 double crochets in this section. Yarn over, into next free stitch do 1 half double crochet, Now we have 9 free stitches, and here we will place 9 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Into this slip stitch we do nothing. Now go into marked stitch and do slip stitch to close around 7. Then do chain 3, yarn over, go into the same stitch where we did slip stitch, do 1 double crochet, into the same stitch do 2nd double crochet, and into the same place 3rd double crochet. Then chain 1 and you can cut the yarn. Now we will fix this tail where we did magic ring. Take some smaller hook, insert hook into some stitch, pull it through, do chain 1 and then pull this tail. Now this tail pull through a few stitches to make it safe. And then cut it. First petal is done, and you need to do 3 more the same petals. When you complete 4 petals, we are going on step 2. Next, what we are going to do is the patella with 5 rays. First 2 rounds are completely the same as on the petal. Start by making magic ring. Take the yarn with these 3 fingers, yarn over point finger, keep tension with the small finger, insert hook into this place, grab the yarn and pull it through. Then do chain 1. Into ring we are going to do 5 single crochets. This is the first, and mark it. Do 2nd single crochet into ring, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Now pull this tail and then go into marked stitch and do slip stitch. Round 1 is done. Second round start as usually by making chain 1. We have 5 single crochets in previous round, and into every single crochet we are going to do 2 single crochets. Go into first stitch and do first single crochet. Mark it. Then go into the same stitch and do one more single crochet. Into next stitch, do first single crochet, and into the same stitch, second single crochet. Into third single crochet, we are going to do 2 single crochets again. Into fourth stitch, we do 2 single crochets again. Now we have fifth stitch and we have slip stitch. So first single crochet we will place into fifth stitch, and second we will place into slip stitch. Then go into marked stitch and do slip stitch. We completed round 2. Now we start round 3. And here we do not have degrees anymore. We are going to do 1 single crochet into every stitch. We have 10 single crochets in previous round, so we need to do 10 single crochets in this round. Do chain 1. Into first stitch, do first single crochet, mark it. Into next stitch, do second single crochet, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, 9, and 10. Into slip stitch we do nothing, and now go into marked stitch and do slip stitch. We completed round 3. Round 4 is the same as round 3. We need to do 10 single crochets. Start with chain 1, first single crochet into first stitch, mark it, and then into every stitch we need to do 1 single crochet. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Into slip stitch we do nothing, and then slip stitch into first stitch. Round 4 is done. Next we do is the rays. All 5 rays are the same. Start by making chain 1. Into first stitch, do first single crochet, and then into the same stitch, do second single crochet. Into next stitch, do just 1 single crochet. We did 3 single crochets in this round. Then do chain 1 and turn your work. Into first stitch we are going to do 2 single crochets. First, and into the same stitch second single crochet. Into this middle stitch we do just 1 single crochet, and into last stitch we do 2 single crochets. This is first, and second. Now we did 5 single crochets in this round. Chain 1 and turn your work. Now we do 1 single crochet into every stitch. It is 5 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then chain 1 and turn. Now we do 5 single crochets again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Chain 1 and turn your work. In the next round we need to do 4 single crochets. So we will skip first stitch, go into second stitch, and here we do first single crochet. Into next stitch, second single crochet, into next third, and into last fourth single crochet. Then chain 1 and turn. In the next round we need to do 3 single crochets. So we will skip first single crochet again, go into second, and here we do first single crochet, second, third single crochet. Chain 1 and turn. Skip first stitch again, go into second, do first single crochet, and into next do second single crochet. Chain 1 and turn. Now go into first stitch. Now we will place 2 single crochet in this round again. First single crochet and second single crochet. Chain 1 and turn. Now we will turn these 2 single crochets into 1. Go into first stitch, grab the yarn and pull it through, then go into second single crochet and pull it through. We have 3 loops on the hook, grab the yarn and pull through all 3 loops. Chain 1 and turn. Now we have 1 single crochet. Here we do 1 more single crochet, then chain 3, and you can cut the yarn. First ray is completed. Now we will fix this tail where is magic ring. Leave this hole large enough to put the wire inside. Take some smaller hook, grab this tail, pull it through, do chain 1, and then pull it. And you can cut it. Leave the tail about 2 centimeters long. Now we are going to do next ray. Insert hook into this stitch where we did 1 single crochet. Grab the yarn and pull it through. This tail put on the top. And then do chain 1. Now go into next free stitch. This tail put into stitches. do first single crochet, and into the same stitch do second single crochet. Into next stitch do just one single crochet. Now we have 3 single crochets in this round. Do chain 1 and turn your work. Now we need to do 5 single crochets as in previous array. Go into first stitch, and here we do 2 single crochets. First, and into the same stitch second. Into next stitch do just 1 single crochet, and into next stitch we do 2 single crochets again. 1 and 2. Now repeat all what we did in previous array. First do 2 rounds with 5 single crochets, then 4 single crochets, 3 single crochets, 3 rows with 2 single crochets, then 1 single crochet and chain 3. You need to have 5 rays, and since we have 10 stitches down, every ray needs to take 2 stitches. Next, what we do is 3 the same leaves. One goes here, second is here, and third leaf have this long petiole. And when we complete third leaf, then we will join together these 3 leaves on this long petiole. This short petiole is about 6 centimeters, and long petiole is about 15 centimeters. For the first round on the leaf, I will use 2 mm hook, and for round 2 and 3, I will use 3 mm hook. For the leaf, we will need chain 10. Do slip knot, and it is not count as chain. And now we do chain 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Skip this chain 10, go into chain 9 and do 1 single crochet. It is the first stitch in this round, and we will mark it. Yarn over, go into next chain, grab the yarn, pull it through. We have 3 loops on the hook. Grab the yarn and pull through all loops on the hook. It is half double crochet. Yarn over, go into next chain, and here we do 1 double crochet. Pull through first 2 loops and then through next 2 loops. Yarn over, go into next chain, and here we are going to do 2 double crochets. This is first double crochet, and into the same stitch we do second double crochet. Into next chain we do 1 double crochet, yarn over, and into next chain we do 2 double crochets again. First, and into the same stitch second double crochet. Yarn over, go into next chain and do 1 double crochet. We have 2 free chains. Yarn over, go into next and do 1 half double crochet. pull through all 3 loops, and into last chain space we do 1 single crochet. We completed one side, and now we will do the same on other side. On the top we do chain 2, into the same chain place where we did last single crochet, we will place 1 more single crochet. Into this chain 2 space we will put the marker, because it is the top of the leaf. Yarn over. This tail we will put into the stitches. Go about this half double crochet and do 1 more half double crochet. Yarn over, go into next stitch. Here we did double crochet and do 1 more double crochet. Yarn over, into next stitch we did 2 double crochets, so we do 2 double crochets again. 1 and 2. Into next stitch we do just 1 double crochet. Into next stitch we will place 2 double crochets, 1 and 2. Into next we do just 1 double crochet. Now we have 2 free stitches. Into first we are going to do 1 half double crochet. And into the last stitch we do 1 single crochet. Then go into first single crochet in this round. It is the marked stitch. And do slip stitch. Round 1 is completed. This tail we can cut. I will continue using 3 mm hook. And in this round we will put the wire into the stitches. Yarn is on the bottom, wire is in the middle, and hook is on the top. Do chain 1. Go into first stitch and do 1 single crochet. Mark it and wire go into stitches. Now we do 1 single crochet into every stitch until we reach to the next marker. This is my last stitch before the marker. Into marked place we do 1 single crochet, then chain 1 and 1 single crochet. Then put the marker on chain 1 space Now we can cut the wire. And continue to do single crochets until you reach to the next marker. This is my last single crochet in this round. Into slip stitch we do nothing. And now go into market stitch. Yarn is on the bottom, wire is in the middle, hook is on the top. So go into market stitch and do slip stitch. We completed round 2. Round 3 is our last round. Start by making chain 1. Go into first stitch and do 1 single crochet. Put marker on it. Now do chain 1, then go into next free stitch and there do slip stitch. Then chain 1, into next stitch do slip stitch. Chain 1, slip stitch. Then chain 1 and slip stitch. Repeat this until you reach to the next marker. This is my last slip stitch before the marker. Move the marker and into this place we will place 1 half double crochet, then 1 double crochet, chain 1, then go into these 2 loops, pull the yarn through these 2 loops and then pull it through the loop on the hook. Yarn over, go into the same stitch and do 1 half double crochet. Then go down into next free stitch and do slip stitch. Then chain 1, slip stitch, chain 1, slip stitch, chain 1, slip stitch, and repeat this until you reach to the end of the round. chain 1, and this is the last free stitch. This is slip stitch. Into this last stitch we are going to do 1 single crochet. Into slip stitch we do nothing. Now we are going into marked stitch. Working yarn is on the bottom, wires are in the middle, and hook is on the top. And here we do slip stitch. Do chain 1. This loop make large enough to pull it through the leaf. Make it tight. Now make the correct shape on the leaf. And now we will roll up the yarn over the wires. This is enough. Make this yarn safe. And cut it. First leaf is completed. Do one more leaf with short petiole and do third leaf with long petiole about 15 centimeters. See you when you complete third leaf, and this rolling we will do together. I completed third leaf with long petiole and I did 2 leaves with short petiole. Now roll up the yarn over the wires a few centimeters. Now take one short leaf and put it a little bit lower than first. And now roll up the yarn over both petioles. Now put here third leaf, put it lower than first 2 leaves, and roll up over all 3 petioles. Then put the yarn between wires. And roll up the wires to make the yarn safe. Third leaf put on one side, second leaf on other side, and first is on the top. Now we will join together all parts of roses. On this big petiole, put some wool. Put some glue on it. And leave it to sit a little bit. Now we will fix these ends on the race. Cut it. And put some glue on every ray. If you use acrylic yarn, you can put it on the fire to melt these ends, but if you use the cotton, it can be melted. And until it gets dry, we are going to glue up the petals. Take one petal and put the glue on both sides. Also put the glue on these 3 double crochets down. Take the petal and stick it on the petiole. This one side put down and other on the top and put glue on it. Then take the second petal and now we will glue it into this position. Put it next to this magic ring. So put the glue just on the right side. Put it in this position. This left side is free. And here into this hole we will put 4th petal. On the 3rd petal, put the glue on both sides. Make sure that you leave free this hole. We are going on this side. Put the petal here and glue it. This is 4th petal. Put the glue on both sides. Go next to this magic ring and put it under this second petal. Now put the glue on this second petal and glue it up on fourth petal. This is how it looks like. And now we will fix this petala. Take the green yarn and take some smaller hook. Go into magic ring on the inner side of the petala. Grab the yarn and pull it through. Like this. Then roll up this yarn over the bottom of the petals. Put the glue on it. Pull the wire into middle of the magic ring. And attach it on the rose. Also glue up and this race. And top part of the rose is completed. Now we will roll up this yarn over the wire. And then when you roll it about 8 to 10 centimeters, there we will put the leaves and roll it together with the petiole. When you come to the end, put the glue on the wire and roll it until the end. And our work is completed. My roses are done. I hope you joined this video. Thank you very much for watching. And in the next video we will continue to do the flowers. Bye bye!